once again, as King Charles delivers a very important speech to the German Parliament, the BBC coverage of this focuses not on the important message, but on the ephemeral, self-reverential message for the BBC. They pick up the reference to Monty Python. Monty Python, which almost certainly is a programme which would not be made today by the BBC, by the present BBC. And yet, there it is. That's the bit they want to mention. Now, of course, the lightness of touch, the deftness of these references to Sophie and to the New Year, to Monty Python, are tremendous. King Charles certainly knows how to put his finger on the time and to be resonant, to make a good speech. But actually, the heart of the speech is about the shared commitment of Britain and Germany to helping Ukraine. I'm going to quote two paragraphs here, which stand out particularly for me, and which the BBC seems to ignore. I'm astonished that the BBC gets it wrong yesterday and gets it wrong today, and yet at the same time, there is such focus on the BBC over the last few weeks. And when the focus, and as people are looking at the BBC and expecting it to deliver, it fails. Here's what King Charles says. As Europe's two largest donors to Ukraine, we have responded with taking decisions which might previously have seemed unimaginable. Germany's decision to send such significant military support to Ukraine is remarkably courageous, important, and appreciated. Today, our pilots are flying side by side on joint operations over the Baltic, over our Baltic allies. Here in Germany, our armies have established a joint amphibious engineer battalion, which I will visit later today. Germany is the only nation in the world with which the United Kingdom has such a joint unit, an extraordinary testament to the partnership we enjoy. Why did the BBC omit that in its coverage? I don't understand its utter contempt for the big events of the day and its focus on the futile, the insignificant. It beggars all belief. Maybe the BBC desperately wants to become irrelevant. I would like to see the BBC back in its position of importance in our national life. But that requires, I think at the moment, a monumental effort from programme makers. I would like to see them make that effort, rather than skim along the surface like some sort of second-rate Daily Mail.